Hey guys, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, I'm here to meet Professor Weasley. To do what? I'm not
Professor
sure.
Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Whoa, okay.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Ladies first. So,
What is this place?
you wanna explain
This
where
is
we
the
are?
room of requirement.
Huh.
It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess.
Can I use Leviosa or...
This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing
Evanesco.
spell. You can
Okay.
cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room.
Yeah, I'm sure we
I
don't need the
suggest you
chairs for
practice
anything.
the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Okay, if you say so. Mm. Alright, there we go. Don't think I'll need this very often.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Right, put it there for now.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone.
Can I do that to
We shall
people?
discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Or, like,
Where in
creatures?
Merlin's name is that elf?
If I can, then that would be kind of incredible.
Is that... Goodness. My old
that?
school bag. I wondered where that had got to.
Right, you
Can't
go
believe
look at
it's
that.
Still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Right.
Yes, Professor.
Hey, I waited for you here for ages. Perhaps you were assigned a few more inches of parchment than you'd expected. Let me know if you want to try to meet me again. Tea. Was it in here? Huh. I don't know.
Dear me. Can't you keep it
Oh.
down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Hello. Whoa, okay. Make those disappear. Floating candles. Huh. Okay. This. What is behind here? Oh. Nothing, apparently. Oh. I don't know if that was a smart idea. God knows how long that's been there. Guess I'll go through
Hope this
here.
isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Okay then. Do we have a problem? I have a fire spell, you know. I could burn you if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Well, what was the point of that? Okay, well. What? Okay, a toilet. Bit offended that the room thought I needed a bath. Cheeky thing. Yeah, because you stinky. Hmm. Looks kind of nice. Floating little balloons.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
I mean, I seem to be getting around just fine, but for now anyway. That's not a lootable chest, okay.
What was that?
What?
Was that a golden snitch?
Oh, that's just for
Perhaps
Quidditch,
you
right?
should summon your wits and find out.
Right.
Accio.
I guess I'll go after it. Perhaps. I don't think I can get past this, right? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't see a way, so I'll just keep moving.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
What's this about?
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke,
Well,
would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Wow. That was quick.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent.
What
It
does
can
that do?
identify unfamiliar items of clothing.
Oh,
One should always understand the effects
I have
of anything
some.
in which one is clothed.
okay. Does it have special properties or is it robes, right? I mean, that's an upgrade.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk
Yeah.
will be an invaluable resource.
Good to know.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Okay.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands,
I have plenty
it's
of it.
much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table.
Alright,
You should find
I'll
both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical
Okay.
plants and brew potions in class.
I'll set up the room and I'll get going here.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Okay, thank you.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
No, I'm good for now, thank you. Alright, I'm here to meet Sebastian. Alright.
Over here.
You don't need to whisper, I'm right here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
Right. Secret room, you say?
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Well, how about that? Are you not gonna fall?
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt.
How did you get here
he
before
lived at the
me?
Undercroft. We used to play
You were
God
behind
Save here
me.
all the time. With my sister,
Well, okay.
Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us.
Okay,
He never
fine.
confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met.
Ooh, loot.
I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to
Okay.
sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Right.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind,
Oh.
and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it.
Kind of like a service
The
dog.
Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous.
Okay.
He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells,
Really? Like what?
like the
Can you teach me
blasting
one?
curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
Well.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Oh, please do.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Gringo?
Very well.
Okay. Where? Okay, here's the start.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Yes,
Stick
please.
to the
Where's it? Whoa.
Best to keep the Undercroft intact.
Right,
Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their use. Nice
Oh,
work.
nice.
How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
That'll be very useful.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Sure.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where
don't
to
worry about
start.
it.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
I'm not gonna tell you.
The book I found in the restricted
You don't
section
need to
was
know.
missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, A bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Okay.
When I head to Feldcroft,
Well, now what?
I'll send you an owl.
Okay. I'll leave.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait.
Oh,
You there?
this guy.
I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with
Is
the
that a
headmaster,
threat?
and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Okay, I
Trust
promise.
me, Ominous. I won't say a word.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Did I?
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
Okay, I'll
Sebastian
go
is
elsewhere.
going to get an earful about this.
I certainly am not wanted here.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Alright, I'm
Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short
Oh,
time. Once
sweet.
you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after
Oh,
class.
okay. More tasks. I'm here to lure
How are
a
your
new
assignments
spell.
coming along?
I've
I
done them.
completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
So what's that do?
You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, I think you should.
Okay.
Perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls.
Right.
I suggest it.
Depulso. Repel objects. Okay.
Enchanted books here.
Depulso!
Well done.
Cool.
I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldridge Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Auror. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience. But you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Well then.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this
That's
jackdaw
solid
get
stone.
the pages from the book?
How in the...
Evidently, Peeves stole
Okay.
them. And Jackdaw stole them from him.
Sure.
Oh, Peeves.
Okay, here we are.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
Right, are we gonna speak to the painting guy?
To see this.
Knock knock. Okay.
Hello, Professor Rackham.
Ah.
We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked.
Excuse me.
And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete
Allow
on
me
your
some
own.
knowledge.
Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I don't.
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I haven't, actually.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Well, that is for the next episode, for me to find out whatever that trial
Complete
is.
the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Okay. Well, I will end this episode here, and
It's time you learned, Iglesias, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
okay. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.